And now, your host, Couch Tomato!
We've already mentioned shortcomings of some of this film's predecessors, and now here's the fun part. I want us to rank this movie kind of like what we did with the Batman vs. Superman. I want us to rank this movie against everything that's come out in the MCU already. These are personal opinions. So once again, for the listeners out there, don't meet me with a stake and drive it through my heart. Instead, comment in the comment section and let me know what you think. This is my personal preference. Hulk, I want you to share your personal preference as well. Okay. Got it? Once again, I love the film, even though it was very simple. It was like there's dignity and simplicity for me. So Iron Man, one of my favorite films in the MCU. Mm-hmm. Iron Man in the war of Iron Man versus Doctor Strange, who wins?
I still give the edge to Iron Man.
Definitely. I think that's one of the best origin movies out there. I think Iron Man's Robert Downey Jr.'s performance, that kind of sarcastic type, guy that you hated in high school.
Yeah, it built the franchise. It built the universe, I should say.
Not even that. It changed comic book movies in general because every single universe puts Robert Downey Jr. in it. It's not him, but that type of quick talking quip guy. That's what Spider-Man was supposed to be, and they just never got the opportunity to do it. So I think that movie's done more for the culture than this movie ever will. So definitely I give the edge to Iron Man. Incredible Hulk. This one's easy to me, but I'll let you think about it.
Strange is better.
Yeah,
I like Incredible Hulk, but Strange is
even
better.
though your name is Incredible Hulk, but okay.
That too.
So Iron Man 2. I agree with you, by the way, on Incredible Hulk, but Iron Man 2
is better than Iron Man 2.
Yeah, it's better than Iron Man 2. I agree. Iron Man 2, producers got involved. Studios got involved. Thor.
It's better than Thor.
Yeah, I like this more than Thor. I actually like Thor because some of those spiritual questions they raise. But it's one of... In phase one was kind of weak when you look back at everything that they've done, so far. Like now, no, actually, stop. Let me stop. I take that back because I'm looking at 3 out of the 5 movies. Phase one was hitting. All right, so Captain America: First Avenger. Let me go first on this one. I don't know if it's a racial thing, but the people I chill with, we don't like First Avenger. So I don't like First Avenger. I actually hate that movie. I don't hate it. Yeah, I do. I saw it in theaters and I actually was kind of pissed. And ever since then, I haven't supported. I went through a phase where I didn't support Marvel films religiously at the theaters. I'm just going to catch this one on Netflix. So this was the one that started it for me. And I took a family of 4 and we all got concession. So imagine how expensive that is. And you're not really happy with the outcome. So I like this more than Captain America: First Avenger. But keep in mind, I don't like Captain America: First Avenger like some other people do. So let me hear what you think.
I actually like First Avenger. It's one of my favorite phase ones, but Strange is still better.
Okay, good. I'm glad you admitted that because I know you got the shirt and everything. So Avengers, I wanted to take this one off the list because I don't think it's close. I think Avengers is the best movie in the MCU. And I know people always, whenever new stuff come out, like Civil War is better, Winter Soldier's better. I just think what happened in 2012, nobody was expecting that. And it made, DC was ahead of them, right? This is the one that made Marvel.
This is the turning point. Yep.
Yeah. So for me, I got Doctor Strange is not better than Avengers.
No, it's not. It's like you said, it's not even close.
What about Iron Man 3? The movie that I only like, and I only like it because to me, it's not an MCU film. It's a Christmas movie. If it wasn't for that Christmas element, I watch it every, 20th through the 4th. It's that group of Christmas movies I watch. Yeah. You take that Christmas movie, element out of it, it's not that good of a movie. It's pretty bad. So for me, it's easy. Doctor Strange is better than Iron Man 3. What say you, sir?
Easy as well.
All right, now the worst movie in the MCU, Thor: The Dark Worlds.
The worst.
In my opinion, but sometimes when everybody has the same opinion, it's a fact. And a lot of people point to this one as the weakest film in the universe. So what did you say?
Yes, it's the worst movie in the MCU. Like it's
great. It's a fact.
Yeah.
Okay, good. It's a fact then. All right. So I think Doctor Strange is better than this movie. But there's a few people that I met like this movie. And that guy was in jail, so I don't know. All right. Captain America: Winter Soldier.
Not even close. Like Winter Soldier's.
I was gonna say you paused and you scared me.
No. It's not even.
Winter Soldier is that deal. That's the one that made me realize, Steve Rogers isn't lame. And it used to be Iron Man, Hulk, Black Widow is my top 3 favorite Avengers, and he's the one that kind of kicked out Bruce Banner. Yeah. So sorry, Hulk, but I like Captain is my second favorite Avenger, and Black Widow, girl power. She go girl, and so that's the movie that made me look at him in a different light. But definitely that movie has the edge over Doctor Strange. Next up, we have Guardians of the Galaxy.
This is close. This is like, it's like when you asked me, like, when we put that in the show notes, I was just like, man, this is close. Like, I give Guardians the slight edge. I'm thinking back to my theater, going to that movie. Like I give Guardians the edge. I
don't like Guardians of the Galaxy like other people do. I think it's a good movie. I think that people treated it as if it was the best thing since sliced bread when it came out. But I understand why people like it. I just you already know how I feel about origin movies. So it's like, okay, if it's the first time I'm meeting you, I'm more concerned about how part 2 is going to shape out. Because part 1,
for me, I agree with you. It's like you said, the cast, like they just work well together. Like it's just, even with the trailer, the recent one that just came out, it got me right back into the moment. Like I love these group of characters.
All right, good. Then I think you'll forgive me when I cheat and say this movie is equivalent to Doctor Strange. Or Age of Ultron. This is the one I'm gonna block it out. I'm gonna block out my feelings, because you know what? If you heard this episode, you understand that I look for spiritual undertones in all of the movies that I watch, and those are the movies that I'm able to grow with. Like, it's certain things that I like when I was younger, as a 3, 4, 5-year-old that I can't watch today. It's because it's not punching me in the values. To where, and that's not symbolic for anything. I just mean anything that my parents taught me, anything that divine intervention has taught me. When movies get me to question that or get me to respect that, I always love it. So Age of Ultron did that. Like, the philosophy of Ultron, like the man was quoting scripture. I like the parallel, but also differences between him and Vision. And I like that movie for that. So when people were bashing it, I didn't get it. I was like, I like this movie. I think it's solid. And I like that movie more than I like Doctor Strange. I think both of them are good movies, but realize, asterisk, I like Age of Ultron more than the average person. So I'm just putting that out there. What say you?
I give Doctor Strange, the edge, but Age of Ultron did get a lot of flack for some of its choices. I think it's not as bad of a movie, but I probably still don't have it as high as you, but I don't think it's that bad of a movie. Yeah, see, I don't have it that high. The thing is that everybody has it really low. So, and I'm glad you picked something different, because I was worried you were copying. Great. Here's the one, Ant-Man. How do you feel about this one? This was close, but I felt like, because they follow the same kind of plot beats in a way. It reminded me of Ant-Man, just how it was kind of formulated with the origin story aspect. Like all origin stories, but but I felt Doctor Strange to me just did it better. They did it better, and they were creative. I told you the last action sequence. Well, Ant-Man was creative with their last action sequence too. Yeah, it was something you never seen, but but me, Doctor Strange, you get it. Sorry, Ant-Man. Civil War. It was closer than I thought, because I was thinking back, because I felt like Civil War was overrated by the critics, which was rightly so. But then thinking back on it, it was not. It still was a solid MCU movie. It's a solid MCU movie. The thing is, when it comes to rewatching it, and I always give it the wife test. Like, my wife doesn't watch these type of movies unless I make her, and when I made her watch it, she's like, "Well, I didn't really like that one." I just, with Civil War, I expected so many questions, and I expected people to have that stuff that Doctor Strange going through in this movie. He going through some deep stuff, and I expected that from Civil War, but it was really on the surface, nothing really under your skin. So I don't know. This movie made me feel more. Civil War made me more that's cool, that's cool. Yeah. But this one, I like to feel more than I like to So I actually like Doctor Strange more than I like Civil War.
So
you like tomato,
and you like tomato,
potato,
potato,
tomato.
tomato.
Let's go.